Hey guys, what's going on? It's been a while since I made a video like this. Far too long, actually. I just want to say right off the bat here, guys, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. And I figured I'd come back with a bang here because I got a lot of updates for you guys. And this is one of the surprises here. That's right, I picked up a 2004 GMC Sierra 1500. I picked this one up in October for $1,000, and I'll tell you guys what's wrong with this thing, and well, actually a few things that are wrong with this thing, and basically my plans for it. And maybe if you haven't stayed tuned on my Instagram, you guys know about the other car already. But I got another car. It's already waiting for its video, and that one is not a derby car. I'll let you know that right now, but it is a car I've owned make and model before. Not the exact same car, but here's the truck for you guys. Pretty clean, actually, not too bad. The frame is in pretty decent shape, the body's in pretty decent shape. And I apologize for not making a video. I'm just gonna talk as I go around the truck here, guys. You obviously can see it's pretty solid here. If you guys know anything about these trucks up here in the north, you guys know that these trucks rot out pretty bad. Last truck didn't even have a back bumper on the back. That's how rotted it was. So let me go ahead and say this right now, get out of the way. Since I'm sure you guys are tired of COVID and stuff like that. But I ended up contracting COVID in late December, and so I've been kind of locked up in the house for actually almost a month now, because the fact that my whole family got it as a result of me getting it. So, you know, that's how it works. But I wish it didn't happen, but you know, crap happens. And hopefully everybody's doing okay. That's all I can hope for, really. I'm just gonna have to fight through it, as we all have. Here, got some rusty rockers. That's probably the rustiest part of this truck, is the rockers. The frame is scaly for sure. Let me get these icicles out of the way. Yeah, it's pretty cold. But it's not in awful shape, really. I've seen worse, trust me, I've seen worse. So anyway, let's go ahead and I'll show you guys the interior. Oh, something's missing. That is actually not the main reason why this truck, I got it for $1,000. This is actually not anywhere near the reason why I got it for $1,000. But I'll tell you what, this thing's being a pain in the butt as far as the ignition goes. We replaced quite a bit of parts, and it still has not fixed the problem. Think we've got it dialed in now to get the problem fixed. We just gotta install the parts. Last time I worked in this thing, I had COVID and I wasn't feeling too good, and realized I had it not too long after that, and that's why I stopped working on it. We'll begin work on this pretty soon again. So I may make a separate video on this. This is a pain in the butt. You guys can see I got a bunch of stuff, including a sledgehammer. When everything else fails, use the sledgehammer. Let me go ahead and show you guys the motor, and I'll tell you guys what's wrong with this thing. That doesn't feel right. Oh boy, I might need to do the classic GM punch the hood. Oh, I gotta show you guys the back seat. And yes, both of these do work, these doors, which is pretty rare on these trucks, I hear. Both of these doors work pretty flawlessly, actually. So, just a bunch of ice. Look at all this ice. Just, oh, in there. But, interior is in pretty good shape. Obviously, you can't see that right now because I got this thing stuffed to tires. That may or may not be for the other car, though. So, let me just go ahead and close these up and show you guys the engine. I know I'm a little bit rough here, but yeah, it's been about 3 months since I recorded a video, so you got to give me a little bit of slack here. I don't expect too much because it's kind of my fault. Got decent tires. They're not great, but they're pretty good. Let's see. Let's see if we can't get this hood open. There we go. And that's right. It doesn't have the 4.3. It doesn't have the 4.8. It's got the 5.3, which is always good news. Always good news for sure. And I'm very excited to have a 5.3 finally. I'm ready, I think. I've heard very good things about these motors. I've heard also pretty bad things about them, but you know, for the most part, they're pretty good motors. This thing's got about 170,000 miles, if I remember correctly, on it, and that's no problem for these motors. I know these motors will go 300,000, so with no issue. And besides that, you can pick them up at any junkyard, so not too worried about that. So what's wrong with this thing? Well, it has to do with that dipstick right there, that red one. That's right, the famous transmission, the I think it's the 4L60E. I might be wrong on that, but I believe that's the transmission in this truck. I don't know why I can't remember it right now, but that's right. This one has failed, as most of them do, you know. But can't do much about it. We'll get another transmission. Got another transmission actually already waiting for this truck, so that's always good. We're just waiting for warm weather to come along. So that's why I got this thing for $1,000, and honestly, I think it was a pretty good deal, especially what these trucks are bringing right now. Pretty good deal. And this truck's actually, believe it or not, down south you couldn't get crap for this thing. I bet nobody would want this truck. But up here, you bet your butt I'd have people crawling all over this thing for me, because this thing is pretty desired up here with the amount of rust that's on it. I mean, this is a pretty clean truck up here for this year. So anyway, I'll be getting you guys an update on the Camry wagon as well pretty soon. Hopefully more updates. Stay tuned for this truck too, and stay tuned for another car you guys haven't seen yet, unless you follow me on Instagram, like I said. So like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.